always wanted to fly on stage. Not just float, but really fly live, right in front of people, without wings, strings, or camera tricks. Well, it took 7 years to finally live that dream. And to make it really believable, I wanted people from the audience on stage with me. Hello, you come with me, please. Stand over here. This gentleman right here, come with me. Stand right over here. And you can keep going backstage. What is your name?
Bambi.
I'm sorry?
Bambi. Bambi.
Your name is Bambi? Are you serious?
I swear.
And you must be Thumper. Mitch, fine. Bambi, your name is really Bambi? I like that. It's fun to say. Examine this big plexiglass box. Make sure it's solid. Go around the back. You examine the back side. Mitch, you examine the front. I do want to go home with some of these props. Examine this side. Go for it. Are you sure you're not Thumper? Come over here. I want you to examine the lid. Yeah, maybe you too. This is the lid of the box. Make sure it's solid, nice and strong. Lift it up over your head. I'm just kidding. Come over here. Have a seat right here. Mitch. Bambi, you too. Before you do, I'm just curious. Have you ever had any dreams where you fly?
No.
Perfect, good. Have a seat right here, Bambi. Even when you were a kid, you never dreamed you could fly? When you were a little kid. Oh, good. Mitch, your job is to keep an eye on this plexiglass box. Make sure nobody tampers with it. Okay? Bambi, your job is to keep an eye on Mitch. Make sure he doesn't break the box. And our committee from the audience is seated behind the curtain? Good. Do you ever just sit around and dream? I do all the time. When I was a kid, I didn't think I fit in at all. I was an only child, and I lived in these apartments where there weren't any other kids my own age. So I'd sit outside by myself, and I'd dream, so I wouldn't feel so alone. And you know my best dream? My best dream was to fly. Not in a balloon or an airplane, but to push against the air, ride the wind and fly. You ever fly in your dreams? Even today, when I feel lonely or insecure, I go back to that dream, and it helps me leave my problems and insecurities behind. All the answers are up there. Now, a lot of people have dreams, and they don't do anything about them. Sometimes I'm afraid that's going to happen to me. You see, I've been trying to fly for a long time. I guess if I don't stop trying, I haven't lost.
it's great. Let's go now.
Wait. This way.